everyone, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 10 of my bedroom makeover. Still in the closet, my DIY closet. It's getting really exciting. I don't know about you, but I'm totally seeing the closet now. Today I'm going to do some more work, and then tomorrow, and then after that it's pretty much done. I just have to do the door. So I'm super excited. I'm almost there, okay, almost there. I have to tell you, this has been a fabulous experience. I've learned so much doing this closet. And in the last video, I said that I had a lot of self-doubt about my ability to build my own greenhouse, and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do a greenhouse at the end of spring, beginning of summer. For next winter. This is gonna be like a dream come true for me, because you know I love my garden. So yeah, this is giving me the confidence to do bigger projects, more daring projects, let's just put it this way. So I want to thank everybody for all of the great encouragement and support. I have to tell you, this channel really has a lot of supportive people on it, and I want to give a special shout out to all of the ladies who sent me DM either on Facebook or Instagram with pictures of their DIY projects that were inspired by me. Apparently I'm inspiring, which is great. A lot of you said, you know, I've watched your videos, and there was this project I wanted to do for so many years, but I didn't think I could do it, and you give me the encouragement and the motivation to do it, and I think it's wonderful. I couldn't ask for anything else, for people to be motivated to do things, not just DIY, but some of you also are picking up on quilting and gardening, and it's just a joy to watch other people getting out of their comfort zone and doing things that they normally wouldn't do because they are too scared of messing it up, or they are concerned with other people's feedback. So there's that, and I'm very happy. So what am I doing today? No motivational speech today. I'm doing several things. One, I'm going to put this is a flexible corner bead thing that I'm going to put on the corner right here to straighten it and make it a little bit stronger, because you know sometimes you pass by corners, and if they're not done properly, they don't have strength, or they're not reinforced properly, you end up digging or you know, giving it a dent, and it's very difficult to patch after that, because you know, doing the corner mudding is difficult. So this is supposed to make it much easier. I don't know what to do with the little protruding thing right here. I think it just gets painted. We'll see. Don't care. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and then I brought in a bucket and a huge. It's much cheaper actually to buy it in large quantity. It was $8 for the little bigger than I had. And then this one is 4.5 gallon. It's joint compound, it's sheetrock stuff. So what I plan on doing today is doing a second coat on all of the joints, doing the corner, and that's gonna dry overnight. And then tomorrow I will use this big baby right here, and I will do the full mudding and try to smooth out all the walls. Ideally, I do a good job and it's smooth enough that I can just sand it and it will get painted. If I don't do a good job, which I suspect is gonna be kind of me, all right? But if I don't do a good job, no worries, it still gets sanded next week because it's gotta dry, and I'll put wallpaper over it to make all of the defect disappear. And if you're wondering why I am in weird lighting, it's only 12 o'clock noon on Saturday, and you're probably hearing the buzzing from the snowblower. Scott is outside. We're in the middle of a snowstorm. I think we got 6 inches, 7 inches so far. It's supposed to go all the way up to 8. I doubt it because it's already tapering down. So That's what's going on. I mean, just using this light to do this. So that's the goal. And then I am doing the casing for the door. So it's just a matter of putting 3 pieces of wood that's going to frame the door. And then next week I'll mud the whole thing, flatten it out. I have a trim that I purchased to put around the door, and I'll do the door, and that would be it. And then I have a closet. And then we're moving on to the next task. So why did I bring a bucket? Because one of you mentioned that I should really work my compound to get it as smooth as possible. If you remember last video, I complained that my compound had a weird texture. It's not that it was difficult to put and flatten it or anything. I mean, it's smooth, but it just looked like it had a weird cottage cheese texture. And somebody mentioned it's because I didn't work it. So I'm bringing this bucket here to work my compound. So let's get started. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited and looking forward to this project to be over. So are you ready? Let's go. So let's get started, and what I'm gonna do is take some of this compound here and put it in there so that I can work with it. I'm not gonna do a lot. I can add to it as I need it. Measure the height of this thing here. Perfect. I have a little bit of a gap so that I can cut my corner bead thing. 88. I don't even know how to cut this thing. I got some shear thing. Let's see if that's gonna work. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know what this is made of. Phillips Manufacturing vinyl corner bead. Okay, so that's the extra, and that's what I'm using. So basically what you do is that you place this on your corner like this. Alright? And then you putty all over it, and that's reinforcing your corner. I'll give you a close-up so you can see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. So here's my corner. That's not finished, and then you apply this on top of it like this, and I'm assuming you gotta put some kind of nail to hold it in place, because this springs back on its own, so I doubt that it would stay fixed. So let me get some small enough nails and place that thing in, and then start working with the putty. So I have a bunch of those tiny nails, and what I did is I'd look to see whether or not the head of the nail is big enough to hold this, and it is, because I don't want to have really protruding nails. I don't know if that makes sense, because I still have to putty all of this, and I don't want to give myself more work in trying to make stuff disappear. So I'm going to put this one right here, and I'm basically creating a tension enough to hold this thing in place and flush to the corner. I don't even know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but if it works for you. Do it. that's installed, and I should really have put putty in the back of it. I mean, it's secured, it's not going anywhere because I put the nails, but really should put putty behind it. And then you throw that in the putty comes out of the holes. So I'm gonna do it a different way. But I know that this cell one, it's not this one, it's a different one that has like little micro teeth, whatever you want to call it. Or maybe they are in there and I can barely feel them. But they supposedly hold on to, they like hook on to the mud. I got nails, and we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously I gotta put more than one coat. Well, right now I'm just gonna do the coat that covers everything, and then I'll do another one. So as I'm doing this, I realize that it's much easier and you get a better coverage when you do it this way, perpendicular, with a large, whatever you call those, because then you can really smooth it out. Add a little bit here. So I'm ready to put the second coat of compound on the tape I did last week, and as I'm doing this I realized that the trick to getting a smooth surface is really to have the largest possible, whatever you call those, I don't know, spackle, blade, what you call those, I have no idea. So I'm going to put my stuff on here. I think that's too much. Okay. Trying to look like a pro. Okay. And then we're gonna go right here and cover all of this. Didn't have enough. See, I thought that was too much. And it's actually not enough. What do I do now? Do I add some like this? Using this to remove the excess. And like this. put a third coat on all of this anyway. Oh, would you leave it alone? Okay. I think that's it. Alright, so I think I got the idea. I got one bubble here. It's probably going to disappear when I put the third one. I can see where you really need to work this in several passes. I'm finishing the screws. And then you really need one of those that's really big. Because what it does is that it gives you a really nice smooth surface with just one pass. Technically one pass. With me it's more like one. But when I do the whole wall with a coat that covers everything, this is definitely going to be used. But I got to clean it well. So this is done. There's some areas that are really good. Like this area here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty smooth except for a couple of things here and there. This is pretty smooth too. I don't think you can really see where the tape is. I do have an area here where I got a bubble. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do on that area. And then here is not bad either. Okay, so it all needs another coat, possibly 2 more. So tomorrow I'll do a thicker coat on everything and let it dry for the whole week, and then next week I'll do 1 more, let it dry, and then sand. But now I'm ready to measure the casing for the door and do that. Okay, and once that's in, just put a big nail right here to hold it. This is a little bit off, but that's alright because I'm gonna put a trim around it anyway. Alright, so I have one. I'm gonna do the sides. And I'm doing the same thing over here. Just gotta make sure it's nicely aligned. So I'm putting one at the bottom, which really I don't have to, but that's only because I'm going to do a clear distinction between the new carpet and what I'm going to do here. I'm probably just going to do linoleum tile type stuff. And then you probably think that this is not a line. It is. It's just cut the, what you call it, the carpet is cut differently. But if you go like this, it is aligned. Not an issue. Okay? It's just a difference, you know, optic. I guess that's what you call it. Alright, let me clean up and then I'll show you what it looks like. My issue is going to be here. What do I do? Because I'm going to mud. I should have waited, right, to put the casing. But what I want to do is probably put, after I've done all the mudding, is put a support, not a support, but a cosmetic thin piece of wood. And then I'll add my trim. So let me show you what the trim looks like. And this is what the trim is going to look like. It's that corrugated type thing, and actually I think it's upside down. Let me go back this way. Okay, so here's the trim. So to recap, what did I do today? I did the second coat of mudding on the tape. I added the corner right here, the corner bead. You can see what it looks like here. It's not perfect everywhere, but again, I'll put a second coat. So all of this is done. And I did the casing for the door. Okay, so casing is done. Alright, and again, I'm putting this at the bottom so that I can have a distinct separation between the upcoming carpet and what I'm going to do inside. I switched the shelves, so these are all the short ones over here, and then the long one that I had is here, but I need to cut it because I don't like the fact that it's going over the cubby. And then I did install those little special brackets here. I don't have a bar yet. This is actually the handle from an axe. Don't ask. And I put my tallest sweater or longest cardigan on a hanger here, so you can see that I still have room at the bottom. But the best part, are you ready for this? Okay, look at this. Yeah, this is a remote that is wireless, and it's working with this plug here. I got way too much cable. And this is, I'm going to turn off the light because I don't want to blind you. Okay, here we go. This is a pendant light that I purchased on Amazon. I'll put it down below. You see, it's a pendant. Okay, so I can put it anywhere I want. I may actually put it in the corner over there. Right now I just have it in the middle, but basically I'm going to turn the lights back on. The advantage is that I can see everything in my closet. There you go. So this is the beginning of a true closet. I don't know how I'm going to do with the mudding, if I'm going to do good or not. If I don't do good, no problem. What I'll do is wallpaper it. But in the meantime, I have a closet. So, what am I doing next week? When you look at it from my bed, does it look like a closet? I think it does, and I think it looks like it was always there. The light is everything, okay? The light is everything. Can you imagine with the doors? This is gonna look so cool. Okay, I'm happy. Yay! I have lights. This is actually really cool. I'll put the link down below. It's just a pendant light that has, I think it's 14 feet worth of cord. And you plug it in, and it has a switch if you want to use it as above the bed or something like that. But what I did buy in addition is that plug-in thing that you see in the back. That's a wireless switch. So it comes with the switch and the plug, and you basically hold on. So once it's connected, and it's an easy connection, you can have lights remote. So you can do that for closets. You can do that if you want to install a light at the bottom of your stairs in your basement, for instance, and you can have the switch on top before you go downstairs if you're afraid of falling or something like this, and you can have the pendant light put in your staircase. That's probably the best application that I can think of, in addition to closet and pendant light by the bed, which I think we're gonna do. The only minus is that the cord is black. I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna try to make it disappear. But once I got all the clothes in there, you're not gonna see it anyway. But yeah, it should come with a white cord. The black makes it a little bit too obvious. But anyway, so this is what I've done today for episode 10. Again, tomorrow is gonna be the make it or break it deal, because tomorrow I'm mudding and I have to put a thick coat everywhere to cover everything, and hopefully I can do a good enough job that I have some bubbling. That's what's bothering me the most. It's not huge, but it's there. So I don't know if I need to split them with the knife to get the air out and then apply a new coat on it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've seen some people cut out the bubble and then patch over it. I may have to do that. I don't know. We'll see. But again, worst comes to worst, if I can't do it nice and smooth, 95% nice and smooth, I will just cover it with wallpaper, which is not a big deal. I just have to make sure that I prime it first, which technically you should do. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll mud the whole thing. And then in thinner thickness than this, I will have, once I have everything mudded, I'll have another board placed right here. And then on top of it, I'll put my frame. So my frame is really going to be popping out of the closet front, I guess that's what you want to call it. The one issue I have is the top here. It's protruding by 2/8 of an inch. So I think I'm going to have to seriously sand that down, patch it, because the bar on top, this piece that I'm going to put on top so that I can affix my trim, is not going to stay flush on it unless I push it in, but I don't know. I'm not very happy with the front on the top, but it is what it is. It's my first time. And then after that, I'll have to do the door. Simple, you know, French door. I'll definitely be spending time looking for 2 handles that are Art Deco-ish. I was thinking long and skinny handles, maybe with some kind of frosted glass in the middle. I don't know, we'll see. So I'll just need the handle, and then I gotta do the inside of the closet. The inside is not gonna be a big deal. Again, I'm just gonna put decorative paper on the inside of the drywall, and then paint, if even that. I don't know if I'm gonna paint. I may just stain it. But then if it was all white inside, it would look good. I'm happy, okay? I am happy. I think I did a good job with this closet. Not too bad for a first-time construction. So next idea, once I'm done with this, so this is going to be another 2 weeks, and then we're done with the closet, okay? I do have to buy the normal bar that goes with this, and the baskets to put the stuff in, if I even do that. And I'm also thinking about covering the shelves. I mentioned that in the last video. I have some burlap downstairs. I was thinking about doing regular covers with not even a festoon, like some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, just a cover that would make the wire shelves disappear, because you notice they're not all the same, right? Which doesn't bother me, but apparently it bothers some people that it's not the same. But the problem with the wire shelves is that the clothes are at the bottom. If you have a lot of clothes, they tend to get the creases from those wires. So I was thinking about covering it. And you can buy covers, by the way, with those shelves. They do sell them in wood that have just like a lip in the front. I'm not spending money on that. That's not a big deal for me. So I may make covers not anytime soon. I think I'm gonna live without it for a while. And then after that, once I've done this, we'll do the bookcase on the other side. I was thinking of doing a corner bookshelf bookcase, but I have a plug on the wall over there that I want to keep. So if I cover that, then I'm losing the plug, the electric plug. So that leaves me only one on the balcony and one where the TV is. So technically that leaves me only one open plug. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do the whole thing where I have to drill holes through the shelves. You know, I won't do that. However, I was thinking about doing a full bookcase that also incorporates the slant from the roof. That may look pretty cool, and it's actually going to be easier to make. So that would be the next project. So yeah, I'm happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you like it. It's not difficult. You just got to, you know, take your time. It's not a hard project. It requires two hands once in a while, like, you know, when I put the big post, somebody has to hold the post. But I think that mostly you can probably do that by yourself if you were thinking about doing something like that. But that's it. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner if you don't want to miss another episode. Check me out at My Great Challenge on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to look at my Great Challenge gift on Etsy for t-shirts and mugs and now aprons. And then Frenchie and Tubby on Etsy for vintage stuff. I am waiting for an extra day off. I think it's in February for President's Day to post new things on Etsy. And that would be it. So thank you for watching. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.